We're back. We're back with part 3. This might be the final part, allegedly. So we'll see. We'll see how well we do. It could go tits up, and Guy might have just regretted saying this could be the final part, as you know, combat ends up lasting like 2 million years, and you know we have to keep going till next Saturday. But it probably
there's more than one way it can end, though, isn't there? This doesn't have to be a happy ending. It might end in, might be very final for all your characters.
True.
I know.
True. All right, take us away.
Oh, well, it was last time, but I mean, I got better.
Yeah. Yeah. Just those past lives going back to haunt him. So you stand. You've just made your plan, if we can call it that, foolproof plan to try and get the giant to rampage into it, and then you're going to run in and try and get the prisoners, and of course this mighty artifact, the beard of Lhankhor in there. But there are loads and loads of brew there, 50 or 60 brew. There's chaos beasts. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong. So we went through the basics of the plan. Wise Mustard and Grilf were going to go over and try and incite the giants to rampage through the thing, and then everyone else was going to charge in. The way we're going to do this setup, this like engagement for the fight, is we're going to just do a sequence of, it's a bit skill challengey. We'll just see. So it's going to be a bit like a penalty shootout. You've got 4 boxes there. Each of you, as you narrate what you're doing as part of the plan, is going to make a...
Does Scott know what a penalty shootout is? It's American.
Oh, sorry. It's a reference there, isn't it?
He's I think there's this sport over there called soccer. He might have come across that.
Yeah, isn't that what Scott soccer mums go to, and that's it?
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll each make a skill check, background check as part of this. And depending on how many of those are ticks and how many of those are crosses will depend on how the final kind of confrontation works out. A bit like reference Blades in the Dark engagement roll, because we'll roll and see where we start playing from there. So let's start with Club Giant. Grilf, do you want to describe your movement rune to get over to the giant with Wise Mustard? What's that look like?
I think it's going to be... Actually, I'm just tucking Wise Mustard mostly under one arm and vaulting over on my spear, launching myself through the air, and we're landing right in front of him.
All right.
So what you're saying
goes through your hair.
It's a good thing you didn't do it in a dungeon. Don't ever pick up a duck in a dungeon. That's
so you're telling me this is your duck and his man moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I thought my puns were bad, and then Pookie like just netted it.
No, he's the gold star of this sort of the duck puns. I think he's.
Yeah. Send in the bill later.
Yeah.
So you land.
Stop.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruffle.
You're just mere paddlers when it comes to duck puns.
Right. You land in this clearing where Gorash the Stumbling, a 15-foot tall, huge, vaguely humanoid giant. He's chomping on a tree branch that he's ripped off of a tree, but you can hear this grumble from his tummy as you can tell how hungry he is. As he looks, he sniffs the air. He sniffs. Obviously, the first thing he sniffs is rhino feces. He doesn't like the smell of that. But then he smells, you can see him form and try and say a word as he tries to says what he can smell. Duck.
Not tofu.
And stinky tofu. He doesn't like that either. So Grilf, how are you getting his attention to get him to work on Wise Mustard? Paul, what's your...
I'm there. I'm covered in rhino dung. Thinking I should have thought to wash that off, really.
Oh, no. It's rhino dung on the feet.
Yeah.
Rhino fat from the feet up.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And saying, we have brought you an ambassador. Give you give you a fine possibility to work out your anger and kill lots of things. Yeah, you want to kill lots of things. And then what I'm going to do is just mighty blow, strike off the chain. That's going to be my skill check.
Ooh, nice. Go for it then. Make that skill check too.
Okay, so trying to think what skills I've got actually. Possibly I don't have a relevant background. I think Wanderer is probably maybe it.
Yeah, go for that. And probably you strike off the check. Maybe
Strength.
Strength. Yeah, sounds like strength to me. As you try and unchain him. 15 is what you need for all these checks, by the way, so we can.
Yeah. Sorry, this always rolls the second time I do it. I don't know why.
I think Roll20 has a suspense mechanic built in actually when it's important.
Oh no, I do not make that.
Oh, you. I think you do in fact slice off the chain. It does happen, but as you do so, your blow is so powerful that it sends Wise Mustard tumbling out from you, and you land right at the giant's feet. You can see his face right pressed up against.
And while I'm saying,
like, I was going to do it like live on here, like right face. So his nose is just inches from you.
Yeah, we can do that, can't we?
Yeah. He sniffs you. His tongue comes out, and you can smell his gianty breath on him. He smells of tree.
And I'm probably saying, kill things. Then suddenly realise I got myself into a bit of trouble.
Wise Mustard, what are you gonna? How are you gonna try and rescue this situation?
So as I roll, I pick myself up, and I spit out some of some of his hair that was flopping in my face as he leaned over. I look up and I glance up at it and I go, Gorash, it's why you've grown. It's been so long since I held you. You remember, I sat you when you were young, didn't I? And I go, anyways. Just wanted to let you know, your mother is disappointed in the people that you've led up with. These brood, they don't want any good for you. In fact, probably the best thing that you can do is listen to my friend over here, and kill them all if you want, eat some, whatever you like. But I mean, the best thing that you can do is to make your mom proud. And I kind of give him a little, just kind of tiny whack with my walking stick and say, "There's a good boy. Gorash, you're free. Go play with the brew."
Let's see how that goes down, shall we?
Don't let us down, Scott. Don't let us down.
So what do I need to
so it's going to be a background check. I don't know what background you've got that might.
It's a forgetful genius.
Yeah,
but,
you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, probably charisma as well. It sounds like a charisma check because you're trying to.
Okay. Right. That.
Oh, just. It says, you see him, he forms the words, Mama. Mama. Yes. I don't think he's quite understood what you're saying. I think he, I think he's got the wrong end of the stick a bit. And there's a mama, and he picks you up and cuddles you like you're his own mother. And you feel the breath squeezed out of you as he picks you up and he puts you on his shoulder. And he goes, "Kill Brew. Kill Brew."
He's not going to hug him and hold him like George.
George. Yeah. Wouldn't that be Bugs? No, that's probably a Daffy Duck one as well, isn't there? Usually Bugs Bunny.
There's probably, and he starts to run into this brew camp. I think the way we'll do it, based on your role, Grilf, is unfortunately where you are is just between. You've positioned yourself, unfortunately, between the giant and the brew camp, and so as he's chasing into it,
I think I'm doing a involuntary charge of the entire brew camp. Everyone's clearing out the way. There's a focus again on the wind in my hair.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the camera pans out, and it's the reason people are running. It's not Grilf, it's this bloody great giant behind him. Yeah. And it's not a battle charge. He is also fleeing the giant.
And all kinds of chaos. The giant runs in. He's smashing down tents as he goes. You can see that the shaman comes out and is trying to get people to but they're all kind of saving themselves and falling over each other. It's utter chaos in here. Justor, how do you take advantage of this situation to seize the moment?
Right. Prince over there, lots of things going on. They'll all ignore us if we just sneak our way through. It's how I did it last time, and and when Orlanthi was with me, and we had to go and get Yamalia, basically free him. Basically, it's all part of the old, Lightbringer's quest. You should really do that one. It's fantastic. It's probably one of the best moments of my life. I've done it a couple of times, not always successfully, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, roll me a check. Maybe is that intelligence? I don't know.
Yeah, gonna go for intelligence. I'm gonna basically create a new background.
Go on.
Called "I've Been Here Before."
I like it.
That's good.
That's really good.
And since it's, I'm basically going to shove 4 points to that because it's really a central feature of the character.
It's how you played it up to now.
Can everyone make backgrounds, or is it just?
Yeah. I've allocated 3 points, but you can allocate the other 5 however you want.
Okay.
So input value D20.
Oh, so it will roll a d20 already, so you don't.
Oh, okay. So plus 8. So that's not come up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You rolled a 1.
Yes.
It didn't go down like this last time. I think.
Well, I did tell you that it hasn't always gone right, but this is how you normally do it.
Yeah. You realise that there weren't. I don't know. Maybe when you did it before, you weren't entirely coated in like rhino fluid. And there wasn't. Maybe the giant wasn't quite as enraged on that, and he wasn't being led around the brew by Grilf, kind of chasing to like lead him there. So while there is chaos, and it is, you have the moments to see, and maybe as you get there, you can see in this tent, there's not just all the prisoners there. There is a pile of treasures of gold and silver that you can see that are fantastic. And at the top of them, there is a kind of half face mask of an ornate jeweled beard that like shines in the light, and instinctively this is the beard of Lhankhor Mai. And just as you wake towards it, a rhino brew like just knocks you out of the way, and you're embroiled in this big melee of, maybe there's a brew on either side of it trying to hit each other, and you're like ducking this way and that, trying to escape.
It's like, oh look, this wasn't here last time. Oh no,
as you're making notes to try and Okay, Bim.
I must get a proper draw and etching of this.
Yeah.
So seeing how well it's going for Josta, right? Seeing that it's going brilliantly. Obviously I was going to initially sneak with him or whatever by holding a bush, and but that's not actually going to work. So I'm going to have to draw an attention away from him while he tries to sneak out, sneak everything, get for people free and stuff like that. So I'm going to literally be doing suicide, I guess I'm going to just be a duck of death.
Suicide Squad. Yeah. So use that background, and I don't know what this is. Maybe strength to just charge in and create a big.
Certainly.
You're charging and cutting brew down left, right, and centre.
What stat am I using? Because there's 2. There's +4 and +6.
The second one. The bigger one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bigger one.
All right.
Yeah. It's your stat plus level.
Bollocks. Oh, God.
We'll see how you roll first before that.
I do seem to recall Humat using words exactly like that last time.
Yeah. The lesser-known Lightbringer.
It's
25.
Ooh, good.
One big fat tick. So I think you snatch some kind of victory from the jaws of defeat, and Bim, you go about them like indeed a duck of death and a slaughtering brew this way and that, pushing arguing brew into one another as they start fighting, throwing them into the path of the giant after Grilf's run past. So this giant just flattens them with his
glittering in the sunlight.
Yeah. And you're able to get not just the beard, the mask beard out, but also the members of Krontas's crew, who he are very pleased to be rescued. There's a couple of Lunars there as well who are also cheers. And as you kind of race away, the Lunar squad that you left kind of are like, go, take them. We'll cover your tracks. And they go and take another, and you sneak out and manage to get just round the corner from this, and are just kind of staggering, thinking, right, we've managed it. You've achieved your goal, when out of the there's a kind of crack of magic in the air, and before you stands this hideous brew shaman who appears out of a puff of smoke with her Jacobert familiar beside her. This is a bear with a pumpkin head. Looks a lot like the picture that I've just shown. His pumpkin head is like spinning round with his mad magical eyes doing it. And as you catch eyes the pumpkin, it's like you can't quite look at it. It's like entrancing you and confusing you as it happens. And she says, now you would steal my sacrifices and my magic. Now you shall die. And there's a crack of lightning up there, and you can hear Brew coming over to where you are as well. Would you like to roll initiative, please?
What's actually amazing as this is happening, there's thunder and lightning overhead where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
27.
Okay, let me just get my cards in order. 27, Bim. That's good, isn't it? Wise Mustard, what's distracting you now?
It's the bloody overhead.
Scott, you muted.
Yeah, you're muted, yeah.
So I'm still on the giant shoulder, and he's still mama, and I'm like, good, keep it up. And then I look over at him, hungry, and then I just have a jam sandwich, and I'm feeding it to him as he's doing what he's doing. So I'm trying to position my hand in there without losing it as I feed him the sandwich.
Yeah. That's all right. I've taken the first roll, Pookie, which would have been 19, I think, with that.
Oh, okay.
Just fair enough. We'll go for that. Okay, so you're distracted because you're still on the giant. Yes, feeding it a jam sandwich carefully, so which is distracting. So start of the round. The escalation dice starts at +0, and it's going to go at 1 each round, unless I think Wise Mustard, you've got a thing you can do with it, though, isn't there? So we'll see. So Bim, you're the first to react. There's this shaman crackling with magic, and there's also this huge bear with a pumpkin head on him that are standing before you, and you can hear Brew coming over the hill behind you to reinforce it as well. So what do you do, James?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to just do what I normally do and get stuck in there because, I don't care much about my own life. I care about my friends' lives. They need to perhaps either back me up, or if things start going south, they need to make like a tree and leave. So I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna. I think the biggest threat in my head is the shaman, so I'm gonna go for her. And she's also Treacle. You fell out the ugly tree, and I'm gonna go for her.
Go for it. She's armor class 17 if you're trying to hit her.
Okay. That might be a problem. And it's 2d8 plus 4. Ah, 14. So I missed.
Oh, no, that's right.
26. Oh, did I?
Yeah.
A 626 is hit for 14's damage.
So it's, and it's a crit, so it's 28 damage. So that's actually really good. So what's you charge in her, and mighty blow, really.
What, is she dead?
No, she's not dead,
Oh,
but
okay.
she's hurt quite a lot. She's got a spear stuck out of her.
Yeah, I just run in going, you ugly cow. Is it a cow? What is it?
She has indeed got a cow's head. Yeah,
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Cool. And yeah, I'll literally, I guess I'll stick her with the pointy end.
Go for it. And she spurts blood out and howls in pain as you do that. You can tell you've got her enraged. Justo, you're the next to react on 19.
Okay. On that case, I will do a battle chant. And what I'm doing is befuddle on her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So one nearby target with full...
I'm going to have to stop you there because I don't want you to waste the spell. You recognise by how powerful she is that befuddle will not affect her yet.
Okay.
So she has more than 40 hit points, and I'll tell you that up front so you don't spend the spell and then not do. She can't be befuddled yet. She's still powerful.
Okay. In that case, I will break into song. So my allies want to gain +1 to the start of my next turn. So I'll make a quick D20 roll for that.
You don't need to roll the first time. You just roll.
Oh, okay. Right, fine.
You just roll to sustain. Yeah.
Okay. And essentially, I mean, what I'm based on. Oh, you do realize, of course, this really isn't so much of a problem. The brew are notoriously stupid as I launch my attack at it. So everyone has +1 to attack. Okay. Okay. Try this properly. So, attack roll. Bonus is +5. Submit, and the damage is 2d8 +3.
Ooh, that's a miss, and it's also a natural 1 to 5, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you go towards her, you just get distracted and catch the eye of the pumpkin head, and it makes an ensnaring gaze. It has a power that means it can make an ensnaring gaze attack at you if anyone rolls a natural 1 to 5 near it. So this is targeting just your mental defense.
Okay.
So if 18 hits you, you're going to take 11 damage.
Okay. So yes, it hits me.
You take 11 damage, and you're also weakened.
Okay.
Which means you're at -4 to hit and -4 to AC. As you feel you get hit by a stunning headache as the eyes of this pumpkin turn towards you, and you can just see all your lives flashing before you. You recognize the power of this thing. I think you can, however, the way that this is tracked, you need to make a hard save to resist it. Because it's not actually the end of your turn yet. You can make a save like now because it's effectively your roll. So it's just a D20 roll. Because it's a hard save, you need 16 or higher to shake it off. So make that roll now. Let's see.
Okay. No.
So you're going to be weakened for until your next round. So what happens is at the end of your turn you take a save. So at the end of your next round you'll be able to save from that. Okay. Wise Mustard, you're the next to act.
Okay. So I'm going to talk to Gorash, and I'm going to kind of give him a little tap and say, Gorash, Mother doesn't like, and I point over at the brew. The priestess or whatever she is, and then I'm gonna reach into my sack if I could, and I'm gonna pull out like a helm and put it on and says, and just say, Mama doesn't like, and I said, and neither does Wise Muster. And I'm going to go ahead and use my follow me, no her, no me, to see if we can we'll re-roll the escalation dice at the end of the round.
Okay. So roll a d6. Okay, so the escalation dice at +2. So on your turn now, Scott, you'll re-roll that d6. So the escalation dice is not going to go up each turn; it's going to go up and down all over the place.
Guy, so Dr. Carey's asking if he gives us a donation, could you hit Pookie in the left leg, please?
That's a RuneScape thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a quick action, though. Do I still have another action?
Yeah, you have. Yeah. And I'm happy for you to stay mounted on the giant as just a narration thing. That seems to make sense.
I'm still one hand.
I would point out that if he hits me in the right leg, I have to hit a guy back in the left arm.
As long as you don't hit someone in the head.
That wasn't the donation thing that he was offering.
It's what happens. I mean, you haven't played enough, Glorantha.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and also reach into my sack, and I pull out, and it's a jar, and on it, in whatever my language is, it says ether, and I'm just going to look at it and go, I don't even know what this is, and I just toss that at the brew.
What did you pull out?
A jar of ether.
Well, I mean, that's what it's labeled. It could have anything.
It's labeled as.
It might just be jam.
Yeah. Okay, so let me.
Is this a feckless strike?
This is a feckless strike.
As we established that jars of things are feckless strikes. They're manifest.
All right, so we're at a 2 as far as the.
Yeah, that takes effect. You get a +1 to attack from the song as well. So, and her mental defense is quite good. Her mental defense is 19. So.
Oh.
Shaman.
Oh, what is it? It is 2d6 +4. And there we go. Oh.
Ooh, that's not going to hit, I don't think. Yeah, she the ether smashes on her face, and she inhales it deeply and seems to just enjoy it. It's like, oh, the visions I can see. I foresee your doom, duck. And that. Okay. So the next action is, I think just checking, is old Jack the Jackabear. So he's going to charge in and engage. I think Grilf, you're the person who isn't fighting his shame. He's going to charge and attack you. Now, this is a bit weird because I roll his attack and then we determine what attack that is because he's so unpredictable. So don't get too excited about the 0 damage. So that's a natural even. Oh, that's an ensnaring gaze attack. So does that hit your mental defense?
20, yeah, I'll imagine so. Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you take 11 psychic damage.
Yeah.
And you are weakened. Again, it'll be a hard save to overcome that, which means you're -4 to hit and -4 to as well. As again, you see your life flash before you and visions of Jostor's past lives as well, all confused and muddled up, and it confuses you.
Wow, there was this life where Jostor had magnificent long hair.
Yeah. But he's a warrior. Just those Timotei moment there. So yeah, you take that. That's his go. The shaman now. I think Bim, you're engaged with it, aren't you?
I am.
She's going to unleash chaos on you. So let's just roll and see what this. This is going to be targeting your mental defense. And don't get too excited about the damage because it will be something, but it depends on what she rolls.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Does 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And you are dazed until your next turn.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'll look it up. I thought I had a note for it. Dazed is -4 to hit. So next turn you'll be -4 to hit, but it's just a 1-round thing. As you feel the chaos energies rise through you from there. Grilf, you're up next, though.
Okay, do I get a saving throw first?
You get it at the end of your round, I'm afraid.
Okay. So -4 penalty. Take that into account.
Are you hitting the Jacobbear?
I'm hitting the Jacobbear, yeah.
He's armor class 18. You've got +3, haven't you, as well? Oh,
yeah, I have, yeah. So that's actually hit. I've done 12.
Yeah.
Is that a nice high number on the D20? I believe
it is. It's 16. So yeah, that is. You are 16. Indeed.
So can I use my exploit? And my exploit is going to be Dragon Breaker. If it has more than 40 HP.
It does indeed. You can.
Then that is a crit.
So that's 24, isn't it? So that's another 6. Okay, what does this look like as you trigger Dragon Breaker as you hit? I think hit something. Well, let's Grill, if you just hit something.
Who's the blue guy? I think I have briefly turned blue. It's directly challenging Orlanthi Dragon Slayer, a little known sort of take on Orlanthi.
Yeah.
And really, it's Orlanthi Pumpkin Slayer. One of them probably stopped him in the Lightbringer's quest or something.
Cool. And he looks quite badly injured now, this Jacobbear.
Yeah. So
cool. And back to the top of the round now. So Bim, it's you.
Sorry, doesn't Griff get his save?
Oh yes, sorry, you get your save. Straight D20.
Yes.
You need 60 or higher to resist it.
Do I roll the escalation dice also?
You roll it on your turn, I think.
On my turn. Okay.
I think that's right. I'll check, Wally. Oh no, you roll it. You roll it now. You roll it at the start of the round. That is it.
No save.
Yeah, no, you're still weakened. So yeah, you can roll it now. Ooh, okay. When it goes to +1, it starts going up normally again. So it's at 1. Okay, Bim, do you want to check for inspiration first? James, see if you're inspired.
That's just a D6 roll, isn't it?
Yeah. You need 1 now.
No, I've got a 4. Okay. All right. I'm not inspired. Once per battle, declare unstoppable before you make an attack. If you hit, you can heal using a recovery. So I want to do that as well.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Sounds like a good idea.
So I'm going to try and hit the woman. So we're at what? +2, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm at -2. -2, so I'm +4. Okay. 4. And then that. Rolled a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 damage.
Yeah, you connect with her. She is weakened and looks that. I think Joster at this point, you maybe think, oh, a befuddle might work at her.
And then if unstoppable, if I hit, you can then use a recovery, yeah?
Yeah, so you can heal that number of hit points.
Okay, and it's 2d10 +2, isn't it?
Yeah. And you're not dazed anymore because that was just a 1 round thing.
13.
Cool. Okay. Is that you, Bim? Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's me done for this round.
Okay, Justor, it's you now.
Okay, I'm still weakened. But I still want to get. I'm still going to go for this basically make my point about Brew being particularly stupid and easy to confuse. So essentially, I am attacking her mental defense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I only have I'm using my charisma, so that is +6.
Yeah.
What's the escalation die on?
It's on 1, and you've got +1 because of your song, so you've got +2.
Okay.
But you're at -4 because you're weakened.
Okay. So I'm right.
6, 8 +4, I think. So.
Yeah. Okay. Here goes.
Mental defense is 19.
Yeah. Let's see what I can do. So, okay.
Ooh. Not enough. That's not. Is it a natural even miss though?
It's a 16. There's my bonus didn't. Hold on, my bonus didn't trigger into that roll.
No, so it must be. Oh, you put it in for damage, didn't you? So,
yeah.
So it would be 20. So it has hit. So, so she's confused. I need to work out what that is.
Okay, so basically, I think you'll find that really, when it comes to fighting Brew, they're incredibly stupid and easy to confuse. I mean, all you've got to do is just wave a stick around like this spear and see.
Yeah, well, she's confused means that she'll attack one of her allies next turn. It's quite powerful, actually, that you've done that. She is indeed befuddled now that you've done that. Do you want to roll your save? Oh, sorry. Do you want to roll your song now to see if your song stays up, and then you can roll your save as well?
Yes. So, song.
Yeah, it sustains.
Okay. Could do that for the next roll, and let's go for the save.
You need 16 or higher to shake up. No.
1, Jesus.
You're still weakened.
Yeah, but basically,
yeah, you lose your train of thought a little bit. Scott, it's Wise Mustard's now.
Okay, let me know if I can do this. So Wise Mustard is he's getting excited. He's got this helm that doesn't fit, and I'm stomping on Gorash's shoulder, and then I look over at the at the brew, and I'm just, Gorash, do something. You've got to, help my friends, attack her. And he's going to reach up and go, okay, and then throw me at her. And I want to see if I can use the Fuster Cluck at that moment.
Okay. This is a brilliant power, but it's really, really complicated. Is this against the shaman or the
shaman? Yeah.
Okay, so the shaman becomes vulnerable, so people crit on an 18 to 20, and the shaman makes a melee attack against itself. So let me roll that.
Okay.
Don't ask. It's just it's not a crit, but it does hit.
Okay.
If it hits, it damages itself and is weakened until the start of its next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so it hits and that's it. So it takes its normal damage. So yeah, how does this look? How do you manage to get the brew to attack itself?
Well, it's does the brew have a weapon or something on?
Yeah, it's got like a dagger, a sacrificial dagger that she's carrying.
So I mean, obviously, as soon as Gorash picks me up and tosses me towards her, I'm going, not me. And as I'm sailing towards it, I can see its eyes. And it's smiling at me as it has a dagger just waiting for me, and I kind of duck and roll. And as I do, my descent speeds up, and as I do, I kind of roll, and she kind of just freaks out and tries to take a swing at me, spins around as I hit her, and then ends up stabbing herself in the shoulder. So
yeah. And so you gingerly open your eyes and see what's happened. And
yes,
okay.
I stand up, kind of brush myself, and just kind of look back and. That'll do. And
brilliant. Okay, I love that power. It's one of those weird. It's more powerful if you miss. Actually, the first club.
Yeah,
you get to. It's really weird. So loads of things can happen in that. Okay, the Jackabear is going to act now, though. He's engaged with Grilf, but you can see he's moving weirdly and chaotically as he works around this, as he attempts to possibly hit Grilf, possibly hit someone else. Okay, so 24 is an even. So that's an ensnaring gaze attack. I need to work out. This is going to target whoever's got the most hit points at the moment. So who do you reckon that is? Who's got the most hit
Probably
points?
Me, because I got 39.
Anyone? Any more for any more than 39? Okay. James, do you want to take 11 damage and be weakened as you are seeing these weird visions flashing before your head? Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the shaman's go now, though, and she's still confused. She's not having a good time of it, so she has to hit a random ally. I roll a D1 to determine which one. It's going to be the Jackabear. Let's see if she hit.
I want to see if you hit this jacket. I want to see if you roll to hit this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So she stumbled, pulls a dagger out of her side, and kind of trips over, going for Wise Mustard again to try and get you, but just kind of maybe trips over your kind of prone form, and the dagger goes into the Jacobear's like hind paw, and he kind of goes in a weird like pumpkin-y bear howl as he does. Remarkably,
I'm not sure I can picture that. I'm not 100% sure I can picture that.
Theatre of the mind. Okay, so they're looking quite badly injured. You're doing quite well here, actually. But Grilf, see if you can turn the tide here. Paul, what's your...
I'm going to attack. I'm at few penalties, so I might not hit.
You're at +2 for the escalation dice and stuff.
Oh, it's +2, is it?
And my song.
Yeah, sorry, so it's +1 for the escalation dice, +1 for the attack for the song.
Yeah, -4. Yeah, I've watched it outright. It's all right. It's a 16.
Oh, not quite. No, do you miss damage? But
I'll do my 2 damage on a miss, and I will heal 4 hit points then.
good, yeah, because you inspired.
I'm quite happy to miss.
For once, yeah.
I was kind of hoping for a miss.
You say that now. As the bear's like just randomly something about, he doesn't quite know what's happened. Now the shaman's attacked him. Okay, back to the top of the round. The escalation dice just goes up by 1 now each round. It's up to Bim. Do you want to roll your d6 first to see if you are inspired?
So I need to get under a 2 now, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
No, doesn't have
it's not.
me.
You inspired last time, but not this time. You've got the shaman. The shaman looks quite badly injured in front of you.
Is she staggered?
She is indeed staggered.
Oh no, it's if you stagger an enemy you were not engaged with at the start of your turn, gain plus. Okay, that doesn't apply.
You're still engaged with her, though, aren't you?
Yeah, once you're better after you miss. She's not a non-mook. Excellent. Once per day you can reroll a failed skill. Is a combat check? It's not a skill check, is it? I'm just trying. Okay, all right. I'll guess I'll have to hit her. Am I still?
You are. You get to save against it at the end of your roll, so you're still at -4.
Okay.
But you're at +3 for the escalation dice and the song, though.
So -3 now. -3. -3 plus some +3.
You should be, your normal bonus -1 is what you'll be at with it all cancelled out, because you're at -4, but there's +3 for an escalation dice and the songs.
I'm at -4, so it'll be -1, won't it?
Yeah, total of -1, and then whatever your bonus, add to that. Take 1 away from your bonus, and that'll be to hit.
Right, that's the wrong name. I'm putting in Dr. Cowie's name. No, I don't think that's it.
It hasn't. You'll do your miss damage, though, as you confuse her a little bit, and she's getting worn down by this.
Miss damage is 2.
Yeah, so she's not looking great from that. Do you want to roll to see if you can recover from being weakened as well? Roll just a straight d20, 16 or higher, and you'll shake it off.
No.
No, everyone's still weakened, aren't they? Okay, Jostor. Let's do this in the right order because we didn't do it last time. Do you want to roll for your song first? That's what you should do at the start of the round. See if it continues.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, you keep singing. Keep
so,
on rocking.
Yeah, everyone basically. Yes, you still need to. You need to hit there and there, and there's a weak spot over there. Just underneath the armpit there. Both of them.
You know who your character reminds me of? You remember Harry Enfield? Only me! That one. That Harry Enfield character?
Yeah, okay. Okay. So, I want to... Is she still... okay, I'm going to go do the befuddle attack.
Can you? I think it's once a.
Oh, it is. Yes,
it's
recharge
after
battle.
Yeah. So sorry, you can't. You've cast your spell.
Okay. Okay. In that case, right. And then I will do a basic melee attack and a battle chant.
Ooh. So go for your basic melee, and we'll see what it can trigger.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm on. Right, okay. So I'm -4. So that means I'm on +1. +1 for my song. Escalation dice +2.
Yep, it's on the screen, I think.
Yeah, sorry. So I'm at +4.
Yep.
Okay, damage 2d8 plus 3.
Ooh, yeah, it's not going to hit, I'm afraid.
That's fair enough.
It's an even miss if that triggers anything in your battle cry. I don't know if it does.
Let's have a look.
I don't think it does.
Don't think so. No, that's fine.
No, so you do miss damage to her, but it doesn't otherwise do it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to roll your save then? See if you can shake off being weakened?
Yeah. No.
No, still weakened. Okay, back to Wise Mustard then. Scott, what are you doing? You're cowering from these creatures that are all about you.
Well, first thing I'd like to do, of course, is I'm going to start squawking because I realize that I am not in the best scenario. So if the brew or the jackal bear decide to come after me, I'm flapping feathers all over the place. But I still have enough sense to contradict what's being said. And Wise Master's just going, no, you don't stab under the arm, you stab behind their knee. And then also, their weakness is to raw chocolate beans. So if you have some of those, toss them out there, and it will distract them for a moment. And I'm going to use the abject failure. So that's twice per day.
Yeah.
Yep. So I just roll 2d20s and just
go
on to the higher one.
Yeah.
Okay. To which I cry, well, that's not written down. That's not how it's written down. I'll take notes afterwards.
That's not good. And okay.
Okay.
Well,
so the thing is, though, so the lowest of those is 8, which with your bonus is going to miss.
Okay.
But because you squawked,
yeah,
that's going to be a hit, isn't it? So. Okay.
Oh well, this is just the abject failure, right? So I'm just rolling the 2 dice to hold on to. So when you use abject failure, you make an attack or something, and you roll the dice twice. You use the lowest result, yes.
But the higher result is available for anyone to use instead of their check. If anyone wants to use a 9, it's not the way it's rolled. Not that useful, but
all right.
But then with your squawk, that means that if you miss, you end up hitting. So you have actually hit with that.
Okay. So
does that mean the next person who uses it would hit automatically?
Does
if he was high enough, I presume.
Yeah. If 9 was enough for you to hit the armor class.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That's 9 plus your bonus would have to be that.
Yeah.
So what damage do you do? Was it a feckless strike or a normal strike?
It's just I'll go ahead and do the feckless strike.
Cool.
So yeah, so it's 2d6 plus 4. So just roll this up here then, since I didn't add it in. There we go.
Ooh, is this on the shaman or on the?
This is on the shaman because I'm still looking. I'm squawking. I'm looking up at it, and I'm just going to randomly fling another bit of bread at it, and just don't eat me, eat this, and toss it its way.
Cool. It's kind of chasing you around with its cow head mooing at you, just confused, and so whoever next hits it gets plus 10 damage. The Jackabear now is going to try and hit Gorilf. I think it's going to stick.
Of course. This little fight going on with.
Does 16 hit you, Grilf?
Yes, I was going to say last time. So actually, I didn't say it. So no, it doesn't hit anyway.
All right, so that. Oh yeah, well that's with the big old bear claws. That still does 11 damage on a miss. I'm afraid.
Jeez.
Yeah, that thing happens. It's quite powerful. This thing. Okay, the shaman now is going to.
I can recover.
It's going to try and hit Wise Mustard, I think, because you somehow appear to be one of the most effective enemies of it. So plus 10 for 9. That's going to miss, though, isn't it? 12.
The 12?
Even Wise Mustard won't be hit by armor class 12.
Yes, yes, it's going to miss.
Okay, as it is. Okay, Grilf, you're up next.
Okay, let's see what I do. That's not going to cut it.
Such a waste of a damage roll. Really good damage roll
as well. Well, that's all right. I do 2 damage, and I recover 4.
Well, you do 12 damage actually because the feckless damage stacks on it. So she is on her last legs as you stumble around. She's still trying to chase after Wise Mustard. So she's all confused and stuff.
Oh no, I'm going for the pumpkin.
Did I? If she
all right. So
if I'm not engaged with her anymore, did I not get a free strike on her?
No, you are still engaged with her.
Okay.
She's still engaged with.
All right.
It's not like.
Okay.
You can be engaged with multiple people. You don't have to. You can target different people because they're doing it. Because Wise Mustard became engaged himself with her, so she didn't leave. She didn't move to engage somebody else.
Oh no, I can't heal. I'm not staggered. That's all right.
All right, never mind. Okay, so that's Grilf. And back to the top of the round. Bim, the escalation dice at 3. Let's see if you get inspired.
1, yes, I'm inspired.
Yeah. Woo. Power up.
Well, I'm actually going to use Breath Mastery. Heal using a recovery or gain. I'm going to heal using a recovery.
Cool. You can still make your attack, and then you hit your Breath Mastery as your extra.
Okay. Right. So am I still? Oh, I got to recover at the end.
By the way, guy, I have recovered.
Oh yeah, so you have, yeah.
So I'm on. There's no minus because the bonus is counting out the bonus. So I'm at +6, and damage is. Have I still got it cut and paste? Yes.
Okay, my song is still going, so you're still at a +1 there.
No, I think it's
no, because I'm at -4. So 3 + 1 is 4, but I miss anyway again.
Yeah, but your miss damage does stack with the feckless strike, so it does 12 damage.
Okay.
And
nice.
He is actually on the last legs, which is what I described for Grilf's turn, but that wasn't a hit. Do you want to roll your save then and see if you recover from the weakened thing?
I was going to roll for the heal or the recovery first.
Oh yeah, roll the recovery and then roll a d20 to see if you.
18.
Cool. So how many hit points back?
Hang on. 6. So I'm doing maths and I'm not very good at maths. 30. Oh, I'm up to full health again.
So, do you want to roll your save now?
Yeah.
You want to roll your save now to see if you recover from being weakened. So just a raw d20.
13.
Not enough. Needs to be 16 or higher.
Okay.
Okay, Justor, is your song still going on? First of all.
Okay, let's find out. Yes.
Yes, another fantastic roll that you could have used for this.
Yeah,
you could have done with the save, really, could you? Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to slap this mask on.
Ooh.
Does anything happen?
You sense that you will be very able to broker peace between peoples and the tribes, and you think you could maybe. I think that you're able to like pacify and make people listen to your wise words is the effect of it. I think if you're wanting to speak and calm down the situation here, I might make you roll a mental defense attack a bit like befuddle.
Yeah.
To try and maybe calm down the shaman. What are you saying to her to try and chill everything out a little bit?
Okay. 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 At this, I'm just gonna. You do know there's a giant on your tail. If you don't get out of here, he's going to chase you down and stomp you to death. Honestly, I do fear for your safety. I want to show the utmost concern.
Okay, roll me a charisma plus level attack, like the befuddle, against her mental defense of 19. If you hit, you're going to make her. You're going to just chill them out for a turn. So for the next round, they're just going to like pause and consider what you've said.
Okay, so d20 roll plus 6. Oh, okay, right. It's +6, but it's going to be so down to 2 because I'm still weakened.
Yeah, +4, so back up to 6.
Yeah.
3 and 1.
And the 6 didn't add in, so that's 23.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's okay. So yeah, that'll do. So your words calm down. You see her listen. She pauses and like puts her dagger down and has a moment of pause. You can sense she's not going to stay there because she's in the heat of battle. But we have a moment where she's not attacking anything and she is vulnerable. So she's not going to take. She's effectively confused, but she's not going to attack anything next round, as the mask's power calms her down enough to do that. Scott, what's wise? Save. Yeah, do you save?
Yeah. Yes.
You're not weakened anymore. Shake it off.
I could have done with that. Could have done with that a bit earlier, but there you go.
Hard saves are brutal. They're absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
16 plus is just it's really nice. Yeah. Okay, Scott, what's Wise Mister doing now?
I think I'm, as I see her, calm down and just kind of look confused. I'm just going to pause and just take a look at her and just she seems calm, but I'm going to just I'll going to what should I do? I think I will open up the sack and lay it down on the ground and just offer. The poodle's going to come out again. I'm going to walk the poodle over to her and just look at her and go, she's you look calm, please. Pet Chester. It'll keep you calm. And I guess that'll just be another feckless strike. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Poodles and jars, a feckless strike. Let's go for that. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. All right, geez, a lot of bonuses.
Oh yes, you've got 8 points of feckless damage stacked up against her. As she is reaching down and petting the poodle, not quite knowing what's going on here with that. The Jacobet is similarly affected by the calmness and is just kind of like stopping him out. His head's kind of spinning around like a full 360 as he surveys stuff and works out what's happening and why his mistress, the shaman, isn't attacking. The next person to attack is going to be Grilf. It's your turn.
Well, I'm going to take this 9 that's floating around.
Yeah.
Because my luck's so crap, a 9's quite good.
Yeah.
I'm now at a +10 bonus, so 19 to hit.
That will hit, indeed.
That's a good job.
Who's
the Pumpkin Man?
Pumpkin Man, do your damage.
Oh,
is the other slash?
I'm a mathematician. I use LaTeX. What can I say? Yeah, that's all right.
That's the programming language LaTeX, isn't it? Let's be clear on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be using the X card again.
Yeah, it's not. It's tweed is what you're after there. Okay, that's 13 damage. The Pumpkin Man looks on his last legs as you slice into him. He's not well at all.
Why are these people on last legs?
Sorry?
I said everyone's on their last legs.
Yeah.
For a while.
I keep saying, yeah. You're doing really well on here. So back to the top of the round. You can see that the shaman and the Jacobet are shaking off what's happened to them now. So the escalation dice +4. Bim, you're still inspired.
Well, I'm doing an inspired strike. I'm going to try and finish them both off, hopefully.
Go for it.
So I'm still at -4, but I'm at +1 because because
you got +5
because of the cancer. Yeah. Okay. So the first attack is going to be at +7. This is against her.
Yep.
What?
What's happened there? Oh, you rolled a 19. It would have hit.
I put plus like an idiot. I did a Scott.
Yeah.
Scott.
Oh, yeah, 17. That's enough, though, to finish her off with the feckless damage. So do you want to describe how you hack this shaman down?
So she's petting the dog, and Wise Master is like going, go on, pet the dog, and she's petting the dog, and she starts starting to realise that, hang on, something's not right here. I was fighting a minute ago. What's trying to... And before she knows it, this spear like pierces through her chest, and the dog and Wise Mustard are covered in bovine blood.
Cool. The Jacobert is, so you can use your second attack to attack him. He is a new opponent and he is staggered as well.
Is he
useful for you because
got your +2.
Get your +2 and your +2d6 as you charge across there.
Yeah.
Duck of Death. Well, let's see.
I also can use once if he's under fewer than 7 hit points. I can reroll my.
He's not that staggered. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So let's do this again. So it's +6, +2.
Yeah, don't put the plus in. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's 8. I think it's 9 actually. I think it's because of +1. Yeah. So it's +9. I'm not putting the plus in this time. And the damage is that +2d6. So I rolled a 25 to hit.
That's
and
nice.
And I did 21 damage.
Your spear goes straight through this beast, and you see chaos blood, but it still just about picks itself up and turns to you with its big bare claws as it reaches out for your duck neck from there. Do you want to roll your save at the end of the round?
Oh yeah.
In case it's for when he's still going. No, he's still weakened. So, Justor. So roll for your song first. See if you can keep on rocking.
Poof.
No, so it goes to +2 to someone, you or one other person, doesn't it?
Okay. Well, and I basically, I'm looking and I said, "Oh no, you don't strike like that. It's written down the precise, exact strike in order to finish off a Jacobert is this."
I like how you try and tell me how to do it when I just did 21 fucking damage to it.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay, and so I'm just checking to see if there's anything I want to do this turn. And this will be a battle chant. Okay. Okay, no, but basically I'll do a standard attack because I might as well.
Yeah.
So escalation dice +4. I am on +5, so that's +9. And I'll grab my own +2.
Go for it.
+11.
Sing your own song.
Yeah.
Are you still weakened though? Oh no,
I'm not. I rolled a 20 last time, didn't I?
Yeah, so you're not weakened. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you've done it on the wrong roll. That's
oh yeah,
on the 1d20, haven't you? So do it.
Okay, so let's try that again.
Yeah. That's more like it, isn't it?
Yes.
That hits, in fact, for 7 damage. You do indeed catch it, a telling blow in its side. And yeah, that's anything else in your round, Justin?
Is it dead?
Yeah, the basic. Have I killed it?
No, it's still moving. Yeah, still alive. Yeah, sorry.
And it's like this. I swing the spear and catch at the tip and basically graze it. It's like this, or basically clap my hands. So that's how you do it.
Very good, very good.
Sure.
Wise Mustard.
Sure, that's how you do it. Yeah, okay.
So I kind of look at myself and look down at Chester, and we're covered in the bovine blood,
Yeah.
and I kind of angrily pick up Chester, who's just yapping away, and I kind of look over the dead brew body, and I shout over, and I go, "Oi, Bim, you're gonna wash Chester again, you and your stupid pumpkin-headed gorilla friend over there." And so I'm gonna taunt the the jackal bear.
Go for it.
Trying to get him to to get him to attack me.
Okay.
I said this once is fine, twice, but this is way too many times.
Go for it. So +6. Its metal defense is 17 because it's weirdly mentally strong.
Who brings a poodle to a battle?
Twice. It's classic Glorantha, though, that isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. You just hear the sort of the mythic nature of the whole thing.
Sorry, you've not heard of the tales of Humak's poodle?
So it's just the 4 on the escalation dice. No other.
Yeah, just to force a bit.
Okay. It's going to be 20 total.
That hits. Yeah, the head spins right round 2 times. Then it's baleful eyes fixing you, and he starts walking backwards.
It sounds like we get. I think it sounds like Bim and I get attacks, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Yeah, because it does that on its turn. Yeah, it does. You and Bim both get a free attack. Grilf, do you want to go first? Your opportunity attack on it as it moves to go. It's vulnerable as well. So yeah. It's proper D20 game, isn't it? Opportunity attacks.
On the other hand,
yeah, that's not good.
Look at that dice roll.
You get your miss damage, Dave.
I'll do 2 damage.
Okay, Bim, do you want to roll your attack as it's moving away from you to go towards mine?
This is how you do it.
Bim stakes his reputation.
No. Roll the dice first, then say that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just taunting the dog.
I'm at +6.
Yeah, and you've got +4 from the escalation, so you're at +10.
Yeah,
no. I'm still weakened.
Oh
Mm.
no. Bollocks. I shouldn't have said that before I rolled.
Yeah, that's not how you do it. 2 damage. It's making a difference though. It's as you slice it and stuff, it kind of moves.
Are you sure? It's not how Humak would do it. Or no.
He reaches towards Wise Mustard and his berry claws strike out at you. Does 13 hit you, Scott?
Is it at or above?
Yeah.
So I have 13.
Yeah, 22 damage.
Well,
what gets you in a bear hug?
What I'd like to do though, let's see here. Where is that I was looking at? Is it? Oh, okay, no, that's only if it misses you. Never mind. I was looking at Dum Dum. I thought if it hits me. So okay.
Okay, it's got you in a bear hug, I think, and it's like trying to rend you from limb to limb. Grilf, though, it's your go now.
Yep.
Got its back
Let's
to
see
you.
what happens.
Yeah.
Well, that's not any better.
This miss damage is gradually grinding it down as you try and hack it. It will eventually drop from those 2 hit points, from its total hit points of hundreds that it has at the start of the round. So back to the top of the round, escalation dice at +5. Bim, can you finish this thing off?
All right,
Is this how you do it?
So I'm at +1 now. Hey.
Yeah.
And I'm shouting, Contras, help me! Help me!
Do I want to do... Okay, all right, I'm just going to do Inspired Strike then. So I get 2 attacks.
Well, you get your 2 hits that you on it, so you can do it twice.
I hope Bim finishes it off.
If you stagger an enemy... Is it staggered?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is, and you have moved to attack it, haven't you? Because it left you. So, in fact,
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm being Mr. Rules Lawyer here.
I know, yeah. I'm in map.
No, it's good.
So
That's just called knowing the rules. It's good.
Yeah.
So 7, 9. So it's +9 to hit. And the damage is that plus that. Oh, what? Wankstain. So I missed.
Come on. Second attack.
Yeah, that's 2 damage as you miss it, but you get your second attack now.
It's +9. $28.
That'll do, yeah. Okay, you've absolutely destroyed it. Do you want to describe how you defeat the Jackabear?
So I run up. I lunged the spear first, like missing the pumpkin person, and then the next time, maybe it knocks the spear away. I bring the spin the spear around, and then just jump up, and the pumpkin skull explodes all over Wise Mustard and the dog.
Yeah, pumpkin everywhere. Yeah. And you can beat a hasty retreat out of Snakepipe Hollow and return the Silverwind clan with the Beard of Lhankhor Mai. The beard, as you've seen in the battle, it allows you to make your voice heard and so to broker peace between the tribes. And now, even in Chaos Rising, the age that you're in now, it gives the Silverwind a voice. And in the future years, Justor, as the negotiator of the Silverwind clan, is able to broker peace. And soon you become the most important clan in the region around Snakepipe Hollow, because everyone will listen to you, and you're able to like forge bonds between everything. Well done, guys. You done it. Let's just to round out, to kind of fade out. Let's have a scene. If you just want to give us a scene with your character about how you're celebrating your victory, what do we see as like the theme music swells up?
Can I start?
Go on, yeah. Go on, Bim.
So he's down by the river, and he's got a brush, and he's scrubbing the dog.
Oh, fantastic. What's Wise Mustard up to?
Well, as the music's playing, you see me kind of cooking, near my stove, and as it kind of pans over, you see I've got several jars that are labeled pumpkin jam, and I stick my finger in it, take a taste of it, and then look at the camera and go.
Lovely, lovely. What do we see Justor doing?
Joster is actually sat with Wisebeard and is going, no, I don't want to take any taste, but sorry, what did you do? Is that really how you work? And I'm basically noting down, basically taking it's a record of exactly what he did on the.
Very good, very good. And it's quite hard to follow for everyone. As our viewers will know.
There's very little pumpkin in my pumpkin jam.
Yeah.
And finally, Grilf. What do we see Grilf doing?
I think before the celebration, he's going down to the river, shirtless, to wash his hair. And of course, he sees Bim there with the dog and says, "That was good fighting there, Bim. You're nearly as good a warrior as I am."
Ooh. Shots fired. Fantastic. Thanks, guys. That was awesome. I hope you had fun.
Yes, thank you very much.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Cool.
So, should we do shout outs and then wrap up? All right. So we'll start at the bottom of the table, which is Scott.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have much to add to this one. Just the same scenario. If you're local or live near in California, help support some of the retail businesses that are still closed down. Hopefully, might be opening up in some way. But it's Southern California. Go and visit my friend's store, Critical Hit Games, and he's still doing curbside delivery. So he's got his inventory online, and check it out. Help support him.
Thank you, Pookie.
Yes. Well, one or two things. I write reviews regularly. They appear on my blog. Reviews from Rillier. And I'm also an editor, and one of my current projects is Folk Magic of the Midlands, which is currently on Kickstarter, and I have edited it, and it's a hoot. It's a great supplement for folk magic in old school Renaissance style settings, particularly one called the Midlands. And thirdly, because it's Glorantha or Gloranthia, as we call it in these parts. If you want to enjoy more stories about the land of Gloranthia, there is a book called The Complete Griselda, and I am reading the stories slowly, one by one, on YouTube.
Hey.
Paul?
Okay, I'm Paul Mitchener. Some of you probably know me from last time. I run a virtual pub, the Mitchester Arms, and there's this game called Liminal, which I'll be running here in a couple of weeks. But also, the Pax Londinium supplement is out now in PDF, and it will be for sale next week. Now the warehouse mix-up's been cleared up.
I can't afford it, otherwise I'd get it. I can't afford it at the moment. I bought your book last month or last week.
Yeah, that's fair. That's probably made you skint already.
It's excellent value though. It's worth every penny.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just I've got to like weigh up the option, like my options. Yeah, it's worth it. Should go buy it and read it.
Buy it and gift it to you, James. That's what our viewers should do, shouldn't they?
Yeah,
Yes.
and if you're not sure of that recommendation, I have written a full review of it. Have I not?
You have. And the bags of tea will be in the post.
Excellent.
And we will be playing that on the 27th of this month, I believe.
That's right. Yes.
So that's not the
Of course, Delta
Saturday.
Green next week.
It's the Saturday after. Guy.
Hi. Main thing is I blog about one-shot role-playing games at Burn After Running, which is burnafterrunningrpg.com. Don't go to just burnafterrunning.com. That's somebody else's blog about running. So make sure you've got the RPG in, otherwise you'll be confused. It's got loads of stuff about loads of different games, bit of D&D stuff, bit of game advice, some ready-to-play modules. So there's some first-level short D&D one-shots. There's quite a few 13th Age Glorantha one-shots like this, but not this actual one, because this actual one is published in this Hearts in Glorantha, which is a publication from D101 Games, available at d101games.com.
Guy, do you want to suggest that? Are you suggesting that the gamers don't run?
No, they're not exclusive, but I'm just saying if you go to the blog that's Burn After Running, you might be confused and wonder why it's not about gaming and it's not by me. So just, they're not like my nemesis or anything. It's not like that.
So all of these links are in chat for you to just click on and follow, and also they will appear in the YouTube descriptions below of each video. Other than that, so for me, tomorrow we've got session 0 of Mutant Year Zero, and that's from 7 PM GMT +1. So it was the same time that we started today. And then next Saturday we have a Delta Green game that I'm not in, but we have Guy, Pookie, Paul, Seth Skorskowski, Shane Ivey, and Bud RPG Review is running it for them. So if you want to see something that's never happened yet on my channel, where I'm just directing the video rather than like being in it, come check that out. It's gonna be a blast, I think. And as I said, the week later we will be doing Liminal with Paul running it. So after that, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I know there is a game that Jerry Grayson has offered to run a game for us at some point. So watch the dial, or just So basically, follow me on my social media is the best place to find everyone, or everyone that is in this game. They're all on my Discord, and you can at them, and like I said, at the end, after we've gone offline, I'm going to do a little like RPG like hangout for a bit. Follow me on Twitter. You'll see me going live and other things that I'm involved in. Facebook is pretty much similar to how to Facebook, where you can see if I'm going live. That's if you don't use Twitter. And then YouTube is where the VODs will be uploaded. I'd like to thank Guy for running this. It was a lot of fun, and I'd like to thank Scott, Pookie, and Paul for playing in the game as well, because it was a blast with plenty of duck puns. And I hope that we can see you all next time. And if you're interested in Mutant Year Zero, come check it out tomorrow, because it's mainly going to be character creation tomorrow and expectations. So thank you very much, and we will see you next time.